How does water go from looking like this to this? How would you feel about drinking water that looks like this? Water is essential to our existence, and it would not serve its purpose if it was not first purified. I plan to inform you on the three most common ways water is purified today: water treatment, nanotechnology, and boiling. Chemists at Duke explain that cities across the United States get their water from water sources such as lakes or rivers or from the ground. These chemists also explain that cities that receive little annual rainwater must transport enough water in through pipes in order to support their population and use water treatment to prepare the water for human use. Interestingly, these cities such as New York, Los Angeles, San Diego, and Denver can use pipes to bring in water from virtually anywhere in the continental United States. Once the water is received, microorganisms must first be filtered out. After this is completed, the water treatment process is ready to begin. Screening is the first step of water treatment. When the water is received, objects such as wood, plants, or animals may still be present. As water is drawn into the plant, these objects are screened out. After screening, the water is coagulated and settled. Aluminum sulfate, also known as alum, and chlorine are both mixed in with the water. The alum attracts impurities and bacteria, which forms blobs that sink and are later removed from the water. Chlorine kills germs and improves the quality of the water. Next, the water passes through layers of sand and rock that act as filters to remove any particles left in the water. Last, disinfecting chemicals and chlorine are added to the water to keep the water clean over time in the step called disinfection. The water is now safe to be used or consumed. According to the magazine Science Daily, water can be purified in a much cheaper way: nanotechnology. Scientists working at the Iron Work Research Institute at the University of South Australia explain that water treatment is a very expensive and complicated process that requires an immense amount of equipment, and they suggest water be purified by nanotechnology instead. In this process, pure silica is coated with an active material based on a hydrocarbon with a silicon-containing anchor. This mixture removes bacteria, viruses, toxic chemicals, and other hazardous material from the water. This has proven to be much more efficient in purifying water and much more cost efficient than the expensive water treatment process. What about if you're out hiking and you run out of purified water and have no way of obtaining any more? What should you do? The U.S. National Park Service has the answer for you. Obviously, you first need to obtain some water from a source, such as a river. To remove the cloudy sediments, allow the water to settle overnight, and then transport the clear water to another container. Bring this container to a boil for 1 minute, as suggested by the Center for Disease Control and the Environmental Protection Agency. After this, the water is safe to consume. In order to ensure the water stays decontaminated, be sure the storage containers are washed and sanitized. As you can see, there are many ways to purify water, even a simple way available for everyday people. Universities, scientists, and national government organizations are involved in this essential process to provide us with the water to ensure our survival. Now, with a better understanding of water purification, I challenge you to have a little more respect when taking a big gulp of clean, delicious water.